So as we come into our final yoga session around this idea of seasonal transition, autumn insights, the final class is just about letting go. As we watch the temperatures drop and aligned with that, leaves falling, it's just that reminder of what are the things within us that it's time to just let fall, drop to the ground. And so maybe we can apply this idea of letting go just to our own inner ego, things that patterns that we need to let go of that we've just been caught in for a while. So this season of fall is a reminder for us to kind of circle back around each year to think about where is the buildup been and what needs to just be shed because it's just weighing us down. So we're just going to start today in a simple seated. And just closing the eyes, palms can be face down or face up on the knees. We're going to build some heat in this class and just think about the things, setting our intention of burning off, letting go. We build heat with a focus to see what it is in our lives that need to be burned off, released. It's our time on our mat to reflect back from the last several months to our own patterns, our own behaviors that maybe were helpful for a time, but they're no longer needed. Things we've busied ourselves with that distract us from really living a life we truly want. So Spirit, we just ask to show us those things. As we move and breathe and sweat things out on our mat, just show us what needs to be let go. Show us where we're heavy and overwhelmed. And then with palms open, may we just release and let go, even when it's challenging and difficult, because we've created rhythms with these things that maybe are no longer helpful for us. So may we just, as a leaf falls one by one off a tree, may we just see things little by little coming off, freeing us and lightening us so we can move on the path of a life that you have for us, a fullness. From here, let's interlace the hands behind us and just draw the knuckles down, lift the chest, open the heart. Feel the inner shoulder roll to the outer shoulder. Draw the shoulders away from your ears. From here, we'll just keep the hands interlaced and just begin to fold forward. Let the hands reach up and over. Maybe the forehead drops. Maybe you just kind of hover over your mat. Draw your chin to your chest. Reach back up. Release the hands, take the left hand to the outside of the right knee. Make a tent with the right fingertips. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, 3 breaths in your twist. Where do you just feel a heaviness to your life? To your thoughts that just need to be let go? And then we'll switch the crossing in our legs. Again, interlace the hands behind you, maybe with the opposite thumb on top. Draw the knuckles down towards the mat. Broaden the chest. As you exhale, hinge forward, let the knuckles reach up towards the ceiling. Chin towards your chest. Inhale, reach back up. Release the hands, right hand to the left knee. Left fingertips tent, inhale up. Grow tall, exhale, twist. One more full breath. Exhale to untwist. Let's just come into cat-cow. Coming into table, inhale. Lift the chest, exhale, round. Again, as always, just letting your breath guide the movement, not rushing the breath to keep up with the body, but allowing the breath to dictate your pace. So slowing it down. Coming to neutral, we'll just walk the hands a few inches in front, coming into puppy. So keep the hips lifted high, just melt the heart down. You can come to your chin or to your forehead. Each exhale is just maybe seeing that thing let go little by little. Envision a life. Envision what it would look like in the next few days, weeks, months of just releasing whatever that thing is. And then walking yourself back up. Let's press to down dog. Take a few breaths here, walk out your down dog. And then shift forward, high plank. Hold for a few breaths. From here, tap the knees down, press back up. So you want to keep the upper body just as it is. Tap the knees down, keep drawing the navel into the spine, press back up, down dog. Inhale, shift forward, high plank. As you exhale, upper body stays as it is. Tap the knees, press back up, down dog. 2 more like that. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, tap the knees, press back up, exhale, down dog. Again, shift forward, inhale, exhale, knees tap, knees back up, high plank, exhale, down dog. Few breaths here. Just shake out your head. This time from your down dog, take your feet as wide as your mat. We'll inhale, shift forward, high plank. As you exhale, we're just gonna drop the hips right, left, kind of keeping the upper body and just hips going side to side. Inhale, center, exhale, hips dip, just staying on the toes, pivoting side to side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back neutral and then press back down dog. If you need to take a pause for a minute, come into child's pose, and then you can come back in when you're ready. Otherwise, one more little plank thing, building up that heat, letting things shed. Shift forward. This time we're just gonna root into the hands, lift out of the wrists, press the back of the heart up. Just gonna shift forward, over the wrists, and then back. Keep the navel drawing in. Tuck the tailbone towards the heels. Feel the strength here. Breathe into it. Deepen your breath. Stay strong in the upper body. Try not to collapse the heart down. Feel that core engage as you just shift forward and back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it, fold it back, down dog. And then just walk the hands back. Forward fold. Interlace the hands. Reach up, halfway lift. Fold it out here. The knuckles reach up and over. Two more breaths. Let the hands slide down the backs of the legs. Soft bend in the knees, inhale to rise, mountain pose, hands to heart. Just 5 quiet breaths. What are you wanting to burn off in this practice? What limiting beliefs, what behaviors that are tripping you up? What narratives are running through your mind that are just causing doubt? Just set your intention on moving and burning through that. Maybe just asking what it is that can replace that. But as you let it go in your exhale, what are you making room to invite in? Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold it out. Walk yourself back into a down dog. Right leg lifts up. Shift forward, right knee, right elbow. Step the right foot to the outside. Just a lizard for a full breath. And then back to down dog. Left leg lifts. Left knee, left elbow. Step it forward. Lizard. We're just gonna flow a few times back and forth. So keep that back leg hovering. We don't wanna drop it down because we're gonna flow back and forth. But pausing so you feel that stretch. Step back, down dog. Right leg lifts. Step it forward. Drop the hips, lift the chest. Down dog. Inhale, lift left leg. Exhale, step it into lizard. Drop the hips, lift the gaze. Full breath in. Exhale, down dog. One more each side, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to elbow, step it forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down dog. Left leg lifts. Step it forward. Left side, drop the hips, inhale. Exhale, down dog. This time, right leg lifts, right knee to nose. Step the right foot forward, right arm reaches up. Exhale, hand down, step back, down dog. Left leg lifts, left knee to nose. Step it forward, right hand stays rooted, left arm reaches up, twist. Exhale, hand comes down, step back. 2 more on each side, right leg lifts. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, right arm reaches. Exhale, hand down, step back. Left leg reaches, inhale. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Again, step back, last one, right leg up. Right knee to nose, left hand roots, right arm reaches, inhale. Exhale down, step back. Last one, left leg lifts, left knee to nose, step it forward. Inhale, left arm reaches. Exhale, hand comes down, step back. 3 full breaths in your down dog. One more breath in your down dog. Sigh it out. This time, right leg lifts. Shift forward, right knee to nose. Step the foot between your hands. Hover the hands back, thumbs point down. Belly hovers, strong legs. Inhale, rise up. From here, put your weight into that right leg, hands to heart, left knee into chest. Step back. Press up. Step back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Arms reach high. Left hand down, right arm reaches. Really draw the right hip back. Stay light in the upper body. We're gonna start to turn into side plank, so you can do modified, bringing that right foot to center of your mat, or you can stack the feet. Lift the hips high, really draw that left side tight. As you exhale, we're gonna transition right forearm down. Pivot side plank on your forearm. Keep lifting the hips high. Come down, left forearm. Spread the feet hip distance. Staying in your forearm plank. Shift forward and back. Forward and back. Core strong, navel to spine. Tailbone towards your heels. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Press back, child's pose, just for a breath or two. And then back up to down dog. Left leg lifts. Step forward. Hovering crescent. Thumbs point down. Shoulders draw back. Inhale, reach high. Weight into that left leg. Hands to heart. Right knee comes into chest. Step it back. Up. Step it back. Up. Back. One more. Step it back. Right hand down. Left arm reaches. From here, pivot to side plank. Really tighten up that right side this time. Left hip reaches. And then left forearm down. Spin to side plank on the left forearm. Right arm reaches. And then right forearm down. Hold your forearm plank. Tap a knee. Press it back up. Tap the left knee down. Press back up. Keep the upper body strong and still as you just tap knee down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Child's pose. Take a few breaths. One more breath in your child's pose. Pressing back up, down dog. We'll do that little flow one more time. Right leg lifts. Step forward. Hovering crescent just for a moment. Reach up. Weight into that right leg. Step up. Press it back. 2 more times. Exhale, reach up. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Hands hold here. Left hand down. Twist. Pivot into that side plank. Whatever variation you want to take. Drop to the right forearm. Side plank on your forearm. And then come forearm plank. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Really press the back of the heart up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back, high plank to down dog. Opposite side, left leg lifts. Step forward. Rise up or hover. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Inhale, step up. Exhale, back. Inhale up. Exhale, back. One more. Hand comes down. Left arm reaches. Side plank on the right arm. Exhale, left forearm down. Side plank. And then right forearm. Hold here. Again, tailbone reaches towards the heels, navel into spine. And then come up, high plank, down dog. Full breath in, sigh it out. Again, full breath in. Really let it go, exhale. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sink back, chair pose. Hands to heart, twist to the right. Look down at the knees, make sure they're parallel and level. Maybe squat lower. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist other way. Spiral the belly off your thighs, sink in. Shins draw back. Center, fold it out. From your fold, just walk the feet out, toes point out, heels in, just drop into Malasana, a squat here. You can rest on a block if you can't squat down low. Otherwise, just hands to heart, slowing your breath down. You can stay here if you want to press the right bicep into the inner leg, inner thigh. You can reach the left arm up. Open the chest. Switching sides. So you've just burned through some things, created some heat. What's just being refined? What's being cleared to just slowly fall off? What's just weighing you down? Can you just watch it slowly drop to the ground and die? Be buried, be left there, so when you come off your mat, you just feel lighter and freer. Bring the hands behind you, drop down. You can hug your knees, just draw your chin to your chest for a moment. We'll take double pigeon. So you have the option to stack your shins, right shin over the left, feet flexed. If that's not working, it's okay to place a block or a pillow here if your right knee is lifted, or you can just take figure 4. Just walk the hands up so the heart's lifted. You're not rounding in the shoulders and the back. So find your preference. If you're in this double pigeon, shin stacking, you can walk forward, finding a little bit more. Once you feel that edge where it's really creating some heat, you can just fold your chin to your chest. So as I was growing up, my mom was such a saver of things, and we lived in some tight quarters, and I just always was somebody who needed clear space, needed to feel like my surroundings were organized, were free from clutter and excess, because it just felt like it was heavy within my mind. I couldn't focus. And so I had this routine of every few weeks or months, whatever it would be, I would go into the common spaces and I would just dump everything into the middle of the room. Just everything that was not in its place, everything that looked disheveled and disorganized. And then I would throw it all into the middle, and just one by one, I would go through things and kind of see if it wasn't mine, if it was something I could throw out that wouldn't be noticed. Or maybe I could just find a new home for it and just make that new space a little more organized. And it just became my ritual, and I would finish it and just be like, oh, okay, I just feel lighter inside. And naturally things would pile back up again, and then I would do the same thing. Dump it all in the middle. What needed to go into another room, what needed to be thrown out, what needed to find a new space. Here, just come back up. Let's just switch sides. So either you're taking double pigeon or seated figure 4. Just take a breath or two here. And then maybe you fold into it. And so I invite you into that process in these next few moments before we end our time. If you could gather up all the activities in your life, all the things you're giving your attention to, and just toss it all in the middle of the room. So you kind of just, everything is cleared off the shelves. And you can sort through and look at each thing. What needs to be tossed and let go of? What stays? What needs to be reordered? Because we need to protect our attention if we want to live our life on purpose, and that means letting things go that are giving us a divided mind. Come back up. Just make your way down onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Cross your right knee over your left. Scoot your hips to the right, drop the knees to the left. Maybe it's a practice of dumping your ego into the middle of the room. Ego just being the part of our mind that mediates between our conscious and unconscious. And it's responsible for reality testing and our sense of personal identity. So maybe there's things you're shoving in the middle of the space, your jealousy, your greed, your stubbornness, scarcity mindset, pride. What is cluttering your inner life? So you're ready, you can twist to the other side, across the left knee, over the right, scoot the hips to the left, drop the knees to the right. And just be in the quiet with this picture. Just clearing everything into the center of the space. Activity, mindsets, whatever. Just begin to sort it out. Let Spirit sort with you. In this season where we learn to let go and let some things die, what does that look like within us? Come back center. Just lay out long in your Shavasana. Taking a full breath in. Just soft sigh out. I just invite you in this Shavasana just to lay in the silence, to stay in that image of sorting, of tossing and letting go, deciding what just needs maybe to be reordered. I invite you to just stay here without rushing out. Maybe after, just grabbing your journal if any insights came, and just taking a moment before jumping into the next thing just to write some insight down, write any invitations that came for you. So we just embrace a season of letting go, letting fall to the ground and burying, so there is space within us when the time is right to welcome in the new.